Welcome to Sauce in the City Hybrid Comedy Game Night. Yes, that's right. Right in the middle of Super Bowl LIX. Sauce in the City Hybrid Comedy Game Night is where comedians come together to join up and have a whole lot of fun, meet new people, and play games, which is the most important part. And you guys, we will be playing with a live audience. That's what the word hybrid is about. So if you guys would like to join us, announcement live, Sauce in the City Hybrid Comedy Game Night is now open to the public to join us live. Please RSVP by commenting on this video or DM direct RSVP me your number of guests to receive the official invite. Let's get this party started.
Are you ready?
That part still tickles me. All right, you kids and kitties and sports fans out there, this is a live show, meaning no takebacks, no do-overs, no edits, no cuts. What you see is what you get. So we hope you guys are ready for an amazing show, because we are indeed ready for an amazing show. All right, you guys, what does every game show need? Well, it needs a cast. And tonight's cast, in the middle of Super Bowl Sunday, has decided to join us. And let's see who's in the studio tonight. First up, we have Stephen Douglas. Hi, Stephen.
Here I am. Hey, everybody. Nice to be here.
Oh my God, it is so good to have you right in the middle of Super Bowl Sunday. What are you doing in 30 seconds or less other than watching Super Bowl?
I'm not watching the Super Bowl that much tonight. I thought this would be a better game show to join. It's more fun than the Super Bowl. This is a repeat performance for me, plus everyone else here. And I would rather be here than in front of the TV. So I'm glad I'm here. Thanks, everybody, for letting me be here. Really appreciate it. Those of you who are watching, I hope you have a good time tonight. We're going to bring some funny for you.
I love it. You guys are getting better and better. Let's meet another one of our fabulous castmates. We have an oldie but goodie, Lloyd Legacy Sharp. What is going on, my friend?
Hello, welcome to hell, aka Super Bowl Sunday as a Patriots fan.
Right now, it is not looking good for them. In 30 seconds, give us your best update.
My best update is there are definitely two teams playing football, and one of them is going to win.
Well, update. I didn't say prediction.
All right, current update. I am sitting here. My father is watching the Super Bowl game. He's keeping me updated on the Kendrick Lamar and the sports ball, and I am here on Sauce in the City, making better use of my time.
Hey, I'm digging it. Well, welcome to the show. It's always good to see those who are bucking the system. So next up, we have tonight's virtual reality host, or co-host, I should say, Joey Lee. Hi, Joey.
Hi, Brenda. How are you?
It's good to see you, Joey. Tell us what you're doing in 30 seconds or less, other than watching the Super Bowl.
Well, my fiance said we've got to return something to TJ Maxx, and I said, "Do I have to go?" She goes, "Yes, I want you to go with me." So we spent the time at TJ Maxx returning the one thing and then touching every single thing in the store.
Ew, you just gave me the heebie-jeebies. But welcome to the show, and thank you for spending part of your Super Bowl Sunday with us. It is always cool to have more and more and more in the studio. Speaking of more, it is my friend Tommy D. Hi, Tommy.
Hey, Brenda Brown. Hello, fellow Sausalitos. Good to be back. As you can see, I'm coming at you from my pirate ship. It's a pretty cool place to hang out. Beats the Super Bowl. I watched a little of it. I tell you what, the Chiefs are doing so bad. Taylor Song's going to write a song about Travis as one more ex-lover that screwed it up. I tell you what, I'd rather be at the Goodwill shopping for underpants than watch that show right now. I tell you, it's ridiculous. But I'm happy to be here. I'm looking forward to a fun night, and it's going to be a good time. Let's bring it.
Let's bring it. And welcome back to the stream. We missed you. Next up, we have Randy Houghton. Hi, Randy.
Hi, Brenda. Hello, everybody.
It's good to see you again, Randy. And what I want you to do in 30 seconds or less is tell the people, actually apologize to the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, because we're late. So tell them what happened.
Well, me and new technology trying to mix together. It doesn't mix very good. Usually it's me that's the problem most of the time. The technology is fine. I'm the problem.
Well, give them a big old mwah and a I'm sorry. And we're going to move on to the next contestant on the show. What's up, Tony Klein? Good to see you.
Well, top of the evening to you.
It is
Hi.
always good to hear that country voice of yours. How goes it?
Well, it goes. I see a lot of people outside that look like they survived the Tide Pod Challenge for no reason at all. Like that should not have happened, but they're here. It's way more cooler than the Super Bowl.
Well, I am so glad to see you, and I am having a happy hoot of a time. I tried to think of something as, country as I could, so that's all I had. CMAs, don't get mad at me. Thank you for tuning in instead of watching the Super Bowl. It is nice to have you guys here. I think we lost a player that, of course, jacked my screen up again, but we'll fix that later in the episode. We are playing as teams tonight, so I am going to bring Tommy D to the stream because he took his ginkgo biloba. And Tommy D, tell me who's on your team. I know you're on a team.
Well, we are the short bus superstars, and that we're being driven tonight by Lloyd Legacy Sharp, Tony Klein, and myself, Tommy D. We came here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and we're fresh out of gum. So let's bring
it. Oh wow. Okay. He said we're fresh out of bubble gum. All right. So let's see. Does your team look right?
Not even close, but that's okay. We know where we are. That's the right team. I'm kind of in the middle. But yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna fix y'all. I'm gonna fix y'all right now. That's why I asked, do we have the right people on the stream? And I'm gonna do it in the people's eyeballs, because hopefully they're tuning into the Super Bowl. Maybe Kendrick Lamar is going to give me like a good cover right now while I fix this. Because
Brenda, it doesn't matter where you put us on the screen, because you cannot separate us. We are one unit of intelligence, integrity, and comedy. By God, we're going to function as one tonight and win it all.
We're a whole half a retard in the same helmet, by God.
That's it. That's it.
Going to function as one. Well, welcome to the stream, the Short Bus Superstars. It's good to have y'all. Are y'all ready to kick butt and take names?
We are.
Hell yeah, we were the tallest ones on the bus.
It's true.
And yeah, I guess all of you guys were. Are you guys ready to meet your opposition?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they are opposition, not competition. Let's be clear about that.
Right. We're special. God damn it.
Opposition, not competition. I love it. All right, Stephen Douglas, Joey Lee, and Randy Holton to the stream. And let me make sure that you guys are the only ones here. Abracadabra. Look at that. Welcome to the stream, you three. And I'm going to let our VR host, Joey Lee, introduce yourself and your team.
Well, I'm Joey Lee, of course, and then Randy and Steve. And we are called the Screaming Eagles. Ah!
Okay, I think that's the that's the noise the eagle makes. Are you guys ready to kick butt and take names?
We
We're the
aren't even
Screaming
going to
Eagles.
write their names down. We're going to wipe them completely off of the face of the earth, and no one will ever know their names.
Well, it is good to know that you guys are all ready to go. Okay, what happened? Something okay, now we are back to what looks correct as far as teams are concerned. It doesn't matter where you are on the screen. Everybody is oh my gosh, what happened? My dear G. It's not right, and I don't know why it's not right. You see what one person can do? You see what one person does? Now I gotta play comedy square. Okay, so you have to be 2. All right, so you have to be 2. And you, yep. Woohoo! Woohoo! Look at me. All right. No. Okay. Wait. Technical difficulties, people, because one person, I tell you, one person can do it to you. Okay. Okay, I got it now. I got it. It has to be Lloyd, Tommy, and then Tony. Aha. Then it has to be, nope.
Jenga.
I don't know, and I don't care. Y'all just remember y'all teams. I do not have time to get it right at this point. All right. There we go. Remember your teams. All right. So we are going to, while I get it together because I'm having issues back here, we are going to go to a spotlight. And why is that not showing up? Is it showing up on y'all side?
Yeah.
I see spotlight.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I
The
got it.
sponsor spotlight. Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's about the sponsor spotlight, y'all.
ball. Do. And what? You guys are too funny for words. Well, today's sponsor spotlight, my computer, I swear to God, all the streaming is over there. It's not over here. Oh, that's because that's not what I needed. Get your life together, Brenda. I'm trying to find a video and I'm like, you are ruining this. Here we go.
Welcome.
December 6, 2020 was a great night. It was the night that I was able to go and finally get on that stage in Vegas. It's a night that everybody looks forward to. I think back of that, I think that of a famous quote, Las Vegas is a place you go to escape reality, but the reality is that what happens there will follow you for the rest of your life. And that is definitely true in my case, and I hope it is in yours as well. So many games, so much fun, so much time I got to spend with Brenda Brown and the rest of the crew. What we were doing was big, it was exciting, it was a lot of fun. What we didn't know was what Brenda Brown was working on behind the scenes to make a bigger stage for all of us. Brenda Brown had a vision to bring everything from the screen to the stage, and so Saucon City Live was born. From the pre-show promotions to the pre-stage bonding, so many comedians from all over the country gathered in one place, Las Vegas, all from the vision of one person. Brenda had a vision to take all the games that we played on screen and put them on the stage in Las Vegas. And Saucon City is still going strong today. This is the first annual comedy family reunion. Congratulations, Saucon City, for making it 4 years in service. Brenda believed it was important to give everybody the platform to shout out the people that truly inspire you. I'd like to take the time to shout out the people that truly inspired me during my stint with Saucon City. Jimmy Howe for introducing me to Saucon City. Charlie Mack for all the help behind the scenes. Darrell Hearns for the inspiration. Willie C. Smith, the Colorado comic, for his loyal support to the platform, Saucon City, and for all the guidance that he gives the newcomers. The very funny and amazingly talented Lisa Wood, and to the person that without none of this is possible, Miss Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. A very special thank you to UBSN TV, Roku, The Artifice Las Vegas, Sarah, your bartender, and Morpheus to provide the stage to make tonight possible. Congratulations, Saucon City. I can't wait to see what you do next.
And that was the sponsor spotlight. Whoa. Sponsor spotlight, y'all. Do. And word. I love it when I have backup. Shout out to all of the Saucon Cityans for 5.5 years, and I'm just going to keep playing that video because I like it. So there. But let's go ahead and jump right into the first game because y'all know that's what we do around here. And this game is called Same Page. And this is where we will ask our comedic contestants to get on the same page about various crazy questions that we find across the internet. My trusty, handy dandy VR assistant Joey Lee is going to assist me. Are you ready, Joey?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. So now, as you know, the contestants, what is that sound? As you know, the contestants will tell you what their answers are by turning their cameras on and off to
Yep.
represent their answers. And you, Joey, will be in charge of the on and off switch. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right. So let's start with our first question. Joey, go ahead and read that for us.
Okay, everybody. Could you stay in the house for a whole year without stepping a foot outside for $100,000? Now,
Oh, wow.
if your answer is yes, then turn your cameras off. If your answer is no, turn your cameras on, leave your cameras on. At the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm playing too, right?
No,
Yeah,
you're not
that's correct.
playing. No,
Okay,
no,
not playing.
no, you're not playing this. No, you're not playing two. You get
Okay,
to be a part of the teams so that they're even, but you're not, you got a co host, Joey. Don't forget
okay,
that.
okay. All right. Well, we've got on one side the short bussers. Looks like they all agreed to take the money. So how about if we hear
Okay.
from
And we're
Tommy
only
D?
on, Joey, we're only on teams when it's a team sport. This isn't a team sport. This is a everybody answers sport.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So it looks like everybody agreed to take the money. Both teams. Well, everybody.
Okay, so Joey, I don't know what you're seeing, but Tommy D has his camera on. What was on?
Oh, it looked like it was off to be. It's kind
Well,
of
it's
small.
not. It's on. So what was on?
Okay, what was on was just Tommy. He would forgo the money, right?
Correct.
Would you like to explain that to us?
Well, how can I be on stage filming a Netflix special if I'm stuck in my house? You guys are selling yourself short. I ain't putting my income ceiling at 100K. I'm going to be out there on stage filming coast to coast.
Well, that makes
Oh,
sense.
okay.
All right.
Right
Can we hear
on.
about?
All right. Keep it going.
All right. Tony, would you like to explain why you had yours off and kept the money?
Well, I mean, so Tommy D said that he was going to be filming Netflix specials and stuff. I don't have that kind of pull yet, and I kind of need that money to back it. I can spend a whole year inside, get money to start my, strategic stuff, man. I'm going to do Netflix stuff, but that's a $20,000 contract. $100,000 up front, sign-on bonus.
There you go.
All right. Good businessman. All right. What's next, Brenda?
All right.
Okay. If your man was getting jumped, I can't see the bottom there because of the screen. The thing that's the banner is going. Okay, there we go. If your man was getting jumped, would you jump in? Okay, if you'd say no way, then turn your cameras off. And then if you said yes, you would, leave your cameras on at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see what we got here. We've got Lloyd, and Lloyd would jump in. And who else? Tony? And also, looks like Tommy would. All right. Lloyd, why don't you go ahead and explain why you jump in?
Because I grew up in the hood, and that's just the code.
Okay. That was short and concise. How about you, Tony?
I mean, I wouldn't really care who it was. I can't let nobody get jumped on like that. That's just not cool.
All right. Okay. Anybody else we're going to do, Brenda? Oh, we got Tommy. He also would jump in.
Well, like I said at the beginning, we're one team. You take on one of us, you took on all of us. So it's the bro code.
Okay.
Card strength.
I can buy that. Let's see. Moji, who's that? Who's underneath that? Is that you? Oh, Steven. Steven, there you go.
Right.
Why would you not jump in?
I have a severe anger issue. If I get in a fight, I black out and I don't know what happens until things calm down. So I could accidentally kill somebody if I was in a fight. So I try not to.
Okay. Dangerous. Dangerous man. All right, Brenda. What's next? Oh, Randy's next. How about you, Randy?
I wouldn't jump in if they're writing bigger checks that I can cash. Now, I would dial 911 for sure on the old cell phone. But if they wrote a big check that I couldn't cash, I'm out.
Well, that's a smart thing at your age. But call 911 is brilliant. Get somebody else to take care of it. All right, here we go. Another one. Have Aaron Rodgers led your team? Would you rather have Aaron Rodgers lead your team or have Patrick Mahomes lead your offense or your offense, both their offenses? So if you would rather have Aaron Rodgers, turn your camera off, and Mahomes, leave your camera on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it looks like we have some of both. Let's see, you gonna zoom in on one of them, Brenda, or should I just pick them? Okay, how about you, Lloyd? Let's hear from you.
Yeah, I know the Chiefs aren't the most popular team in the country right now, but it's simple safety measures to have Patrick Mahomes because then you know there'll be no ivermectin being smuggled into the locker.
Okay, that's a decent story. All right, who do we got next? Let's see. Why don't we go to someone who had the opposite opinion? How about Randy?
I think Aaron Rodgers is a pure passer. Patrick Mahomes, he can throw the ball. He's pretty good. Might be a second choice, but in his heyday, I think Aaron Rodgers for sure. Not now. He's a little old right now. But in his heyday, definitely.
The one who's with the Packers.
That's right.
Okay. All right. What else we got? Let's see. How about if we hear from Tony? He seems like a football aficionado.
Well, personally, I wouldn't choose either one of them, but there wasn't an answer for either, that one. So I went with Aaron Rodgers because I think he at least smokes pot and had some kind of weird stuff with the vaccines.
Okay. Sounds like you got inside information. All right. And we've got, let's see, Steven.
I have to go with Aaron Rodgers just because my wife hates Patrick Mahomes. So I have to stay with what she roots for. That's like the marriage law or something somebody come up with. I know if I don't follow it, the covers don't come off at night.
Smart man.
Okay. All right. Okay, I think we got one more. Tommy.
Well, when I last checked before the half, Mahomes had been sacked 3 times, intercepted 3 times, and thrown for 14 yards. So I think that says it all. I would have picked anybody in the rest home over Mahomes, to be honest with you. Yeah. Just saying.
Okay, so looks like the consensus is everybody in the rest home and Aaron Rodgers.
There you
All
go.
right. Sounds like, okay, let's go in our next area. You say USA Trivia. It's an interactive comedy trivia game. The game rules are we pick somebody and they tell us a trivia question. And if we get it right, then the winning side gets to pick who gets to do some comedy time.
All right, Joey, I see that you need my help.
Yeah.
Everybody tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. This is You Say Trivia, an interactive comedy trivia game. We have asked our comedic contestants to come up with a trivia question on any topic in the USA. It must be widely known, of course, but they get a chance to decide whether or not they want to provide us with 3 minutes of comedy or be subject to do something else. And the way that happens is the audience, yes, you guys out there tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, and the people in the studio will come to answer their question. They will say a question, they will give 3 answers, and the cast will have 60 seconds to figure out an answer as a whole. And if they get it right, they get to decide. If they get it wrong, the trivia asking comedian gets to decide what they want to do. I hope y'all got that, because that's the best I can explain it. So in order to show you guys and Joey how it's supposed to go, I will bring the cast back to the stream. You guys have 60 seconds on the clock to decide whose trivia question do you guys want to hear in You Say Trivia.
My vote's for Lloyd.
Okay.
Lloyd, I'll lock him in on that.
All
Lloyd,
right, let's
lock
pick
it in.
Lloyd. Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Wow. Okay.
All right, Lloyd Legacy Sharp, you have been selected. So go ahead, give us your trivia question and the 3 answers we have to choose from.
All righty. Today's trivia question is, which songs from Michael Jackson's first album, Off the Wall, had music videos? Your options are Rock With You, I Can't Help It, and Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Which one had no music video?
Woo! All right, so if I'm to get this correct, the question is, just to reiterate, which one of Michael Jackson's songs off of his album Off the Wall did not have a video? Give us
Out of the ones I knew, yes.
Give us the 3 answers again.
Rock With You, I Can't Help It, and Don't Stop Till You Get Enough.
Awesome. All right. You guys have 60 seconds on the clock to come up with the answer. Cameras on. What say you?
I can't help it. I know the answer.
That's good for me because I don't know that much about
Sounds
Michael
about
Jackson,
right
so-
too.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Everybody, cameras on. Thank you. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of agree with those guys too.
B, lock it in.
Tommy D's the DJ around here, so he knows.
All right.
I'm 99.7% sure that
That's
I
about
Can't
the
Help
effective
It
rate
did
of
not have
commerce.
the
I'm
video.
going with it.
What about the other 3%?
Well, I'm 99.997% sure.
That's 0.3.
That's 4 Sigma.
I took my helmet off. I've got the confidence of a 4-year-old
No,
with a
that's
Batman
6 Sigma.
t-shirt. I'm
6
going
Sigma.
with B.
20
Lock it in.
seconds
All right,
left
let's lock
to
it
go.
in. We're running out of time.
All right, Stephen Douglas to the stream, camera on. What was the team's decision?
They're gonna go with D. So I'm or AC, whatever the last one was. It was Tommy's answer.
Which was?
I didn't hear the name of the song that he picked.
I can't help it.
I'm sorry.
I can't help it.
I can't help it. Yeah, he can't help it. I can't help it.
Okay, everybody, cameras on, bringing Lloyd Legacy Sharp back to the stream. Give us the answer.
Tommy is correct. The answer is I can't help it.
And how do you know this?
How do I know Michael Jackson's music discography? I have the album. I'll put it that way.
All right. Well, he has the album. Okay. Tommy D, you look like you led the pack there. How did you come to that conclusion?
Well, I worked with Michael on the choreography for the other two, so I was very confident.
Okay. Well, you led the team to a victory, so you guys got it right. So you guys get to decide what Lloyd Legacy Sharp has to do for the next 3 minutes. Will it be comedy or will it be something else? 60 seconds on the clock.
I think we need to hear comedy.
Comedy. Yeah, we haven't heard him for a while.
Yep. Lock it in. Comedy.
Chew bubble gum.
Should have him sing.
Well, Lloyd Legacy Sharp, that's what I would have done, but you got out of it, Lloyd. 3 minutes on the clock. It doesn't have to be jokes, but it does have to be funny. Let's go.
3 minutes on the clock. As everybody knows, we are currently in the middle of Black History Month. I'm going to make 3 distinct points about the current month, and then I'm going to stop talking. First point, I kind of dread it every year because it is the perfect opportunity for the photo opposites of me to say, where's White History Month? It's one thing to be ignorant. It's another thing to miss the obvious. The answer to where's White History Month is the same as where's Straight Pride Month. Every other month. And at least Pride Month has the 30-day minimum month. We've got February. The calendar equivalent of a 3/5 vote. You really want a piece of this pie? Be careful what you ask for, because I'm going to give it to you. I am now advocating for Italian History Month.
Yes.
Because as I understand it, from the porcelain persuasion, Italian people are the black people of white people. So give them the last week of February during leap year. Second reason why I dread Black History Month every year is because, in case you haven't been able to tell at this point already, the audio and the optics don't line up.
What does it mean by that?
What I'm saying is I look like I can say the N-word, but I sound like I shouldn't.
Who?
When you're the whitest sounding person on a Las Vegas Zoom call, despite being darker than Kurt Cobain's innermost thoughts. Not racism, self-awareness. It's a really awkward time of the year to try to stand in solidarity in the marches when you look like the victim but sound like the problem.
That's
And I have about 30 seconds left. So I am going to call for the decriminalization of the fried chicken stereotype. Because that is the one stereotype that we can throw back in their face. White guys with a bucket of fried chicken. Yeah, your people like this, don't you? Soda here. Fuck out of here.
What do you mean, your people?
Happy Black History Month, everyone.
Y'all give it up for Lloyd Legacy Sharp with the humor. Cameras on. Let's show him some love. Very nice.
That was
Great
great.
job.
Oh gosh, that is too funny. And you know, since we are in Super Bowl, go ahead and let people know tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond if they want more of your funny, where they can find you.
Well, in the last 2 months, I have shed 2 social media platforms, TikTok and X. So you can find me on Instagram or Blue Sky at Lloyd Legacy 617. You can find me on Facebook if you're on there. If you're not, don't start now. But if you are, you can find me at Lloyd Legacy Sharp.
All right. Once again, that's my friend. All right, Joey Lee, I've kind of led the way. So now we're going to do a second trivia question. And this one is all on you. I'll be back.
Okay. Again, you say USA Trivia, an interactive game. Okay, we're going to pick a second person. Actually, I'm going to pick it this time. I'm going to pick a second person to give their trivia question. I would like to hear Randy's.
Someone's feeling Randy.
You know that actually in England, that's what Randy means. They used to call me horny in high school. And for a while I was thinking, horny? What's that got to do with me? Not that I don't like sex, but yeah, horny means Randy in England, in Europe, generally speaking. So
Are you going to give us a trivia question?
I am going to give you a
okay. All right.
Here's the question. How many chicken wings did I eat for the Super Bowl?
Oh, boy.
5, B, 25, C, 50.
So A.
Does it fall under the widely known category?
So I want to repeat the question real quick. How many chicken wings did Randy eat? A is 5, B is 25, and C is 50. Okay? So let's have everybody turn their cameras on, and everybody but Randy start debating which one you think it is.
Well, I think Randy is now officially the black comedian of white comedians. But and he looks to me like he could just inhale 5 wings, and 50 is extreme. So I'm thinking it's 25. What do you guys think?
I'm going to go with 25. 50's a lot.
That man needs his vitamins. I don't know how many vitamins are in chicken wings, but if you eat enough of them, you can convince yourself that you get nutrients. So 50.
You think 50?
I think 50. I think man is hungry.
So we got 25, we got 50. Which one?
How many guys think 25?
I think 25.
25.
All right, I'm outnumbered.
All right,
I'm outnumbered.
25. Lock it in.
25. Lock it in.
Let's lock it in. Oh, okay. Randy? How about you reveal the answer?
Got it correct. I ate 25 chicken wings watching the Super Bowl.
We got it right.
Okay.
So I could probably eat.
So again, I guess the group can decide now. Does he do 30 minutes or not 30 minutes?
30
A
minutes.
minute of stand-up
Cut that
or
out,
something
Randy.
else? Pardon me?
No, not something else. You want to hear comedy or do you want to see Randy sing?
Let's do something else because I don't know what something else is.
Right?
Something else. Lock it in.
So
Lock it
We
in.
could have him use his Play-Doh, show us some Play-Doh tricks.
All
What do
right,
you guys
Brenda,
think?
what's something else?
Something else.
Here.
Lock it in.
What's that? What are we doing?
Something else.
something else.
Use it, Lloyd.
Okay.
You said sing.
Once you guys turn your cameras off, please leave them off. Don't keep flickering it back on and off. Once you make your decision, leave your cameras off.
My screen's broken. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh. You on the right side. You the short bus superstars. You on the right side. All right. So Randy, it has come to my attention that your fellow comedians want to see you do something else, and I do have something else in mind for you to do. And this is something that's kind of new because we just met the wonderful owners of this organization called Pet Club 247. And, you know, we are right in the middle of Super Bowl. And, you know, they have the Doggy Bowl, and this company produces natural goodness for dogs, cats, horses, and humans. So I am going to put 3 minutes on the clock, and Randy, you are going to make us our very first Super Bowl commercial for Pet Club 247. 3 minutes on the clock. Let's roll.
Pet Club. That's your pet's wine for Pet Club. They've got everything: food, toys, other pets. All of us. Pet Club. We are the number one in the Vegas area for pets. They love our food. They scream our name. Pet Club. And the horses, too. The horses are like Mr. Ed. They say, Pet Club food is for us. That's all we'll eat. We won't eat nothing else but Pet Club, all natural food. And the cats, meow, 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 meow. Pet Club. They cry for Pet Club, all natural food. That's what you got to do for your pet, because that's what they want. They want Pet Club, all natural food. It's clean. It's fresh. It's the best. Even your cows will want Pet Club for pet cows, and your pet pig, and your pet snake, and your pet lion. They want Pet Club 24/7. That means we get food to you 24/7. We'll deliver it to your front door. This is no preservatives, no fillers, no crap. This is the real deal. And your pets will call our name for our food 24/7. And it fits your budget too. We'll fit your budget for what you need. Besides, if your pets want it, you got to get it, no matter what it costs. But we're not going to break the budget. This is all natural food, right from the farm to the pet. It just doesn't get any better than that. And your pets will call our name because that's what they want. 24/7 Pet Club. You can bet on it. They want it. You need it to keep the pets happy. So, Pet Club 24/7. We're there. Here's our number. Here's our address. There's what we offer. A wide selection, even in pet ice cream. Looks like ice cream for dogs. Pet Club 24/7. We are the Pet Club center of all Vegas. Forget all about that other crap. That's swill. You're not treating your pets right if you don't get Pet Club 24/7. And they'll tell you. Your dog will say, "What's this shit?" If it ain't 24/7 Pet Club, they want nothing to do with it. Cats turn their nose up. Cows walk away. The horses go, "Eee, this is shit." If it's not 24/7 Pet Club. So don't give your pets any of that other crap. Stay with us. They'll be happy. And your pet will love you for it. 24/7 Pet Club.
Woohoo! Nice.
Oh my God. Y'all give it up for Randy Holton's spokesperson video. Like I said, shout out to our new friends over at Twitter. Pet Club 24/7. Now what I want to see is who would hire you. Stephen Douglas, would you hire Randy Holton to be the spokesperson of of Pet Club 24/7?
Yeah, I would hire him. I think he's got the chops to do it, especially if he memorized the script first. That was pretty good off the cuff. I thought he did a good job. I would hire him for sure.
How about you, Lloyd Legacy Sharp? Would you hire Randy Holton as the spokesperson for Pet Club 24/7?
I would. I actually would, as long as he's on his computer and not his phone.
I love it. Tommy D, would you hire Randy Holton for Pet Club 24/7, 247?
Well, you know, I love Pet Club so much, and it's not just because they're Pet Club, it's because I'm the president. And yes, I would hire Randy. I would hire him 23/6 or 24/5, and well, maybe I'd hire him 24/7. I would, because he's that good. He really is. Yeah.
24/7, 365.
That's it.
Tony
24/7,
Clyde,
365.
would you give Randy Holton the job?
Yeah, I'd also task him with a few things, make him kind of feel like he was doing some stuff. Kind of have him like a greeting position.
Okay. Well, Randy Holton, give it up one more time for him doing a great job. If people just want to find you and more of your kind of funny, where can they find you?
On Facebook under Randy Holton, Instagram rholton604, Twitter @Holton_Randy, and sometimes at the Funny Bone in Tampa and World Brewery.
Yeah. Woo-woo. Loving it. Okay. We are just going to keep on hop, skipping, and jumping. And Tony, if you're not talking, can you keep yourself muted? Because your microphone is haunted today. Next up, we're going to be doing Are You Funnier Than That Comedy Cypher. And this is where our comedic cast will pick 3 amongst themselves to participate in this game. And one after the other, they will try to out funny each other in a 60-second spit. The funniest set wins. The game rules are super easy. VR host, did you get all of that?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to give you first choice out of the 3 who is going to be participating in the game. So who will it be and why?
Okay, let's see. I want to hear the Netflix special, an advanced version of that, if I can, from Tommy.
Okay. So Tommy D, you are 1. And because you were first selected, I'll give you a chance to pick Who's going to join you?
I believe Tony Klein is going to join me.
All right, Tony Klein up in the house, and I think I get to pick who I want to hear, and I think we'll put Stephen Douglas. We'll put you three. Oh, the teams are finally right. What the beep beep beep? Okay, no, not really. Okay, anyway, so it will be Tommy D, Stephen Douglas, and Tony Klein. I swear I'd be trying to put y'all together. All right, so you were first asked, so you get your choice. Well, actually, you don't have a choice. You're going to get the first thing that I bring to the screen. Are you ready?
So we're doing it on your topic, not our topic.
Correct.
Oh, I don't like you anymore. All right. Okay. All right.
Are you ready?
I am.
All right. Let's go. All right. So here we go. How to say I'm broke without saying the word. 60 seconds spit. Let's go.
Well, when I grew up, I didn't get new clothes. I had to get the hand-me-downs. Not too bad because my brother was a year older, so I just had faded jeans and stretch T-shirts. But, just once I wanted to wear something brand new. You know what I mean? I didn't care if it's T-shirts or pants or prophylactics. I just wanted something to try for the first time, And I learned that from my parents because mom was frugal and my dad was cheap, Mom insisted on buying that single-ply 1200 grit toilet paper instead of the more comfortable 2-ply. And dad always insisted that we use both sides. So, that's how I learned to be fiscally responsible. And then I went to the dentist the other day because I got this tooth that needs to be worked on. And he said I need an implant, $5,000 for one implant. I said, good Lord, I could get my wife 2 for that kind of money and I'd enjoy it a lot more. You know what I mean? But he said $5,000. I ended up taking care of myself for $4,995 less because I went to Spirit Halloween. I got them snap-in plastic vampire teeth and filed down the fangs. So, I'm just saying, you don't have to waste money. Even if you don't have a lot of it, you can make do. You know what I'm saying?
Time. All right. Very good. Tommy D. For the sake of time, we're going to bring Stephen up to the stream. Okay, Stephen, you have the decision. Do you think you can out funny Tommy D on his topic, or do you want to choose the next one up?
Yeah, I'd choose the next one up.
All right, here we go. What is a good conversation stopper if you want to get away from the person? So 60 seconds on the clock. Let's go.
So, things are getting rough right here. Hate to say goodbye, and I really don't want to leave, but oh my God, are you pregnant? No, you just gained weight. You're fat? No, you're gaining weight. Is our friendship over? I didn't mean to call you fat. I didn't mean to insinuate you was pregnant, but you look different from the last time that I saw you. You looked a little thinner back then. It could have been the camera, puts 10 pounds on you. Of course, I'm looking through my eyes. The last time I saw you through a camera was as you was walking into the jail. Oh, I wasn't supposed to tell anybody that, right? I photographed you when you went in. You look pretty good. You look better coming out. And now that you're fat, you're pregnant. You could be fat or you could be pregnant. Are you on a diet? Do you need to go on a diet? I got a great diet for you. I was on a diet for a while. I was on the onion diet for a while. I had to stop, though, after 2 weeks because every time I went to the bathroom, it brought tears to my eyes. But you can try it. I don't know what to say. I know this is an awkward moment because I assume that you was pregnant, but you're fat. You could be fat. You might be fat.
Oh boy. Hopefully no lawsuits and keep your emails, keep your hate mail. All right, kiddos and kitties. You saw the two. Did Stephen Douglas out funny Tommy D? 60 seconds on the clock. This is a group vote. Yes, Joey Lee, you can get in on the fun. 60 seconds. Who took that round?
Wow, guys, it was close. They really didn't get close to the thing with another word.
Don't make me have to choose.
What do you guys think? I'm kind of leaning towards Tommy a little bit more. They were pretty close, like I said.
Steven had the reoccurring going back to saying the word, but also tripping over himself in real time like a true theater production kid with a beard and white hair. And I think that was pretty impressive.
And that's a classic subject, too, about whether the woman's pregnant or fat. Because I won't touch that shit.
That is a mistake that has been made very often in Boston. And I can tell you that because I live 5 minutes away from Fenway Park.
Because I would never.
What do you think, Tony?
I think Stephen got it.
Okay, I'm willing to go that direction.
I'm locking it on Steven.
Shall we lock it in?
Stephen.
Locked in.
All right, Stephen, it seems that you have out-funnied Tommy D, so you only have one person left up, and that is Tony Klein. Tony Klein, you can either take the same topic as Stephen had, or you can pick a new topic.
I have never done this before, and I've caught a lot of flack for taking what they went after, so I'll go with a new one if there is one.
All right, here we go. I am now take a picture of labels with my phone so I can blow it up bigger to read it years old. Keep it going. How old are you? 60 seconds on the clock.
I am members only jacket old. I am cotton ball in the Tylenol cyanide pill old. Oh man, I'm old. Like, I'm not as decrepit as like the Great Depression type shit, but I'm depressed enough to almost be there. I'm that old. I am never going to retire and work every day of my life until I die old. I'm that old. Like I'm not old enough to. I'm old enough to vote, but I'm not old enough to matter. And I don't really think it would matter what color I'd be. I'm still too old to count. So I could probably be euthanized, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't argue it. I'm old, it's that ain't nothing else coming but death. I'm that old. Like I'm polio vaccinated, all the things old. And now COVID's here.
It's time. Okay. Wow. All right, Tommy D. You can join the cast and you now catch a vote because you are now part of the voting crew. You guys have 60 seconds on the clock. Did Tony Klein out funny Stephen Douglas? 60 seconds to decide. What do you guys think?
Tony.
Tony did a great job of telling me he was old without telling me he was old. But if I'm going with funny, I'm still rocking with Stephen. But Tony understood the assignment. I'll give him that.
Stephen, because that's just such a subject about, whether she's pregnant or fat, and you think about it, but you never say it. So that's a great awkward. I don't stop. You say that to a woman, she's going to walk away from you.
Well, Tony made me feel bad because my members only jacket is from 1981. I don't think that's that old.
Tony rocked it. No slack on Tony, but
I think Tony got it.
I'm going with Stephen, but no. I'm going with Stephen, but no slack on Tony. Tony did his thing. I'm going with Stephen.
So, Randy, what do you think?
So 2 and 2, right?
Steven.
All right, we'll go with Steven.
Okay.
Like it.
Kick us old people.
Well, congratulations, Stephen, on eking it out of the park. Go ahead and shout out to the Academy for the win.
I'd like to thank the Academy. I like to thank God. I like to thank my mom. I like to thank you all out there for voting for me. It's been a pleasure. I hope I can bring you more laughs. The more you see me, you can vote for me on America's Got Talents when I can manage to get on there.
Well, we love it. And a dream is always nothing but reality on pause. So everybody, screens on. Really great job. Thank you guys all. You guys are all super funny. We're going to hop right on to the next installment of USA You Say Trivia, an interactive comedy trivia game. And Joey, since you did such a wonderful job the last time, I'm going to leave it up to you to lead it this time. Let's go.
Okay. We're going to pick someone to tell us a trivia question. We've already heard from two people. What do you think, guys? Who would we like to hear from next?
Tommy D.
Tommy D? I'd go with that.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
All right. He's the trivia king. We'll find out if he really is. Okay, Tommy, you're on. Tell us your question.
Well, as everybody knows, just after midnight on August 1st, 1981, MTV took to the airwaves. And their very first video was Video Killed the Radio Star. However, not long after, they changed their format and stopped doing 24/7 videos. What year was that? Was it 1985, 1987, or 1989?
Okay, the question is, let me repeat it. MTV started on August 31st. Their first video was Radio Killed the
Video Killed the Radio Star. The question is, what year did they stop
what year
doing 24/7 videos?
Showing videos? Was it 1985, 1987, or 1989?
Correct.
Okay, let's talk, guys.
For some reason, 1989 stands out very vivid to me. I don't know why, but I know the late 80s, certainly there was a switch, because when those videos came out first, it was all crazy. And then they just ran it into the ground, and then nobody gave a shit.
I cannot believe that MTV started slowly tracking into not showing music videos at all the way back in the 80s.
It's 89.
Well, I'd say the late 80s is probably the most probable, because they took away the imagination of people thinking about songs, and eventually they just started
eventually we
getting
got
game shows,
TV
talk shows, and all kinds of things unrelated to videos.
I like that. The original videos were good.
Okay, time's up. What's our answer?
I said 89 and locked it in.
Yeah, let's
89.
do it.
89. I'll go with the group.
89. Let's do it. Okay, Tommy.
Well, it was actually 19. If you listen carefully to the question, it was what year did they stop doing 24/7 videos? And that was 1985. It was soon after they switched their formats and started doing block videos and TRL and things like that. And as Lloyd says, now they don't do them at all, which is bizarre. But the correct answer was 1985.
Oops.
Trash.
Ooh. Tricky.
It's ridiculousness, I tell you.
Okay. Well,
Take it up with Carson Daly.
because we couldn't pick your answer, you get to choose someone to either
Yes.
do stand up or do a topic, right?
Yes.
Brenda? Okay, Tommy.
He gets to decide whether he wants to do 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes of something else? What will the decision be?
Okay.
Oh. Well, then I guess I will do I'll do 3 minutes of comedy. Yeah.
Okay, Tommy, let's hear it. I'm sure we're going to love it. Let's go.
Well, woohoo! The other day, my wife asked me to run up to the store. She said, I need to get a gallon of milk and a dozen eggs. And I said, no problem. And she said, do you want me to write that down? I said, baby, it's 2 things. I'm pretty sure I can handle that. So about 30 seconds later, when I came back in, she was smiling, holding my car keys. Said, hey, Mr. Photographic Memory, you forget your film? So I went to Walmart. I had no problem finding the Dr. Pepper and the dozen donuts. And I went to this self-checkout. And when I got there, of course, I couldn't make it work because I forgot my wallet. So I went to the head Nazi and I said, hey, I forgot my wallet. If I call my wife, can she give you the credit card over the phone? And she said, no problem. And then I said, can I borrow your phone? Because I forgot my phone too, and I thought I got to come up with this system. And I had a lot of time to think about that because I wandered the parking lot at Walmart for 50 minutes looking for where I parked. So on the way home, I said, okay, here's my new system. I'm going to come up with a 3-pocket pat down. I made a little decal that says TPP, and I mounted it right on the back of my door. Every time I walk out of the house, see TPP, 3-pocket pat down, phone, wallet, keys. Not a problem. Also, I made it a point to only park right next to the cart return closest to the front door. That way, I'll never forget where I park. It sounds like the perfect system. Until my daughter called one night from Home Depot. She said, hey, are you back from Home Depot yet? And I said, how did you know? She said, well, you left Mom here in Lawn and Garden. Oh, it's time for System 2.0, right? Now I have another decal that I mounted right eye level on the driver's side door to my truck, and it says DUB SWY. Every time I get into my truck, I see DUB SWY. Did you bring someone with you? Now you see, this system works out pretty good. And I don't know where my memory issues started from, but I blame my parents because here's the thing. I read that during the 60s, the Army tested LSD on civilian volunteers. And I'm pretty sure my mom signed up for that. In fact, I went over to ask her one night. I said, Mom, back in the 60s, a lot of drugs going on. Were you doing them? And she said, baby, it was a long time ago. I really don't remember. And I said, how could you not remember doing drugs? She says, baby, I don't remember having kids. I mean, that's how bad it was. And I blame her and the U.S. Army on my current condition. Anyway, I'm leaving Home Depot the other night. I walk out and my truck is stolen. Couldn't believe it. I called my wife and said, baby, you're not going to believe this. Somebody stole my truck. And before you say, did I forget where I parked? No, I used the system. I'm standing right here next to the car return. My truck's not here. It's unbelievable. And she says, if you don't believe that, you're not going to believe this. Whoever stole your truck must have gone in the glove box and found your registration and our home address. Apparently, they drove your truck back to our house and parked it in the driveway and then stole my Ford Explorer. I couldn't believe that. And she said, babe, don't worry. They probably abandoned it at the cart return next to Home Depot.
All right, great job. Let's give him a hand.
Oh, that was really good, Tommy. And if people want to catch up with you for more of you and your funny, where can they find you?
If you're in the Southwest Florida area, you can find me at Bassani's Comedy Club, Snappers Comedy Club, and McCurdy's, and other venues along the area. If you're on the internet, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube at Tommy D Comic.
Hey, always love hearing your funny. We're going to jump right into our next segment, which is The Kitchen is Open. Nothing like a Super Bowl without having snacks. And I found some awesome things along the way. And I'm just going to see if I can get my comedic cast to not put me out of business and see if I can make, some sales in this version of try it or trash it. So here's our first item up. We have pickles in it's huh.
You can't.
Blue raspberry pickles.
It's a blue raspberry pickle, and I'm not sure if it has like a candy gel on the outside of it or if it's been soaked in blue Kool-Aid or whatever, but I'm sure it's kind of sweet and sour. So try it or trash it. Those of you who would like to try it and keep me in business, cameras on. The other ones, well, I don't want to see your face anyway, so cameras off. If you'll try it, leave your cameras on at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I was trying to get some more sales. Okay, half and half. All right. Well, I don't want to see their deceitful faces anyway. So thank you, Lloyd Legacy Sharp, for giving it a try. Oh man, and Tony, thank you very much. I mean, pickles and blueberry, that doesn't sound so bad, right?
I mean, I'll try anything at least once, a couple times. I mean, I don't starve.
Hey, it's either eat it or starve. All right, Steven, you're gonna give it a try for me?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. I love blue raspberry drink anyway, and I'm kind of fond of pickles, so I'm kind of curious what kind of flavor that would mend together. So I'd try it.
Okay, right on. And now I'm just gonna take my medicine. Joey Lee, camera on. You're not gonna try this? Come on, you're gonna shut my kitchen down?
Well, with all the red dye scare, there's probably a purple dye scare as well. And plus, I just don't like the idea. It'd probably keep me up at night that I'm eating something like Barney.
Papa Smurf.
Oh my God, Tommy D. I thought you were my friend. You're not going to try this for me? Come on.
Brenda, I don't use profanity in my comedy, but I would almost make an exception at that one. I would say, fire truck, no way.
Randy Fulton, screen on. Come on. Come on. You got to keep my kitchen in business.
They look like a big penis. I can't get past looking.
All right. All right, Joey, I've shown you how it goes, so you can take it from here.
Okay. All right. Our next is hot dog candy. So it tastes like a hot dog, but it comes out as kind of red and white mint probably flavor. So if you would try it, leave your cameras on. And if you would not, then leave your cameras off. On a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So looks like I'm the only one. Me and Randy. Okay, Randy, why would you try it? Oh, and also Lloyd.
And Tony.
Are you still moving?
I mean, yeah, dude, I'll eat a glizzy mint.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay, Lloyd, go ahead.
I mean, I was willing to try the pickle. That was one blue thing away from being a waffle. So hot dog candy seems tame by comparison. Why not?
Yeah, it makes sense. How about you, Randy?
I mean, is it sort of like candy corn? Kind of the same deal? I mean, they say it's bad for you, but I just keep throwing it down.
Ah, okay.
I'm sure it's like hot dog flavored chalk or something, but I'd still keep it around just to get other people. Like, it would keep people away from me if I needed to, like fucked up breath. It's hot dog mint breath.
All right. Okay. Let's see. Those of you who would not try it. Tell us why.
I was just starting to wrap my head around the whole transgender thing. I can't even fathom this trans flavor thing. Candy should not taste like hot dog. It should taste like candy. I'm too confused to try it. I just can't do it. I can't do it.
Okay. All right. Makes sense. Let's see. Who else would try it or would not try it?
I wouldn't. I would not try it. No,
Tell us more.
No, I have to say ditto on that. Candy should not taste like hot dogs. I'm not a real big hot dog fan anyway, but candied hot dog, I push the limits with candy cigarettes. You ever try smoking one of those? That's a mess.
All right. Hey, I was like, it looks pretty good. I mean, anyhow, I like hot dogs too, so maybe I'd like it together. I'd try it. I could always spit it out. It's just a piece of candy.
Yeah.
All right, here's our next item. It's Negro, a Torek. What is it? Let's see. A Torek.
Oh my God.
I can't read it.
Good.
It looks like a piece of candy that's called Negro.
Yeah.
Can I say that word? The N word? Negro?
It's a version. It's fine. No, you're good. It's fine. It's not the word. It's the version.
If you would like to try Negro, I'm going to lose my black card soon. If you would like to try that piece of N-word candy, leave your cameras on, and if not, turn them off. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's hear from those who would try it. How about Tommy?
Well, as the first virtue signaler here, I just want to say I'm conservative, not racist. Of course I'd try it.
Okay, how about Randy?
Well, I take it it's chocolate. That's why they call it the N-word, because I'm not going to say the N-word. But if it's chocolate, I'm all in.
Okay. That's a safe answer.
This is all too funny. This is all too funny. I've actually had that. It's not a candy per se. It's a longes, or what do you call it, for sore throat. I've actually had those. They're not too bad. It's a real product. So if you're wondering.
I believe
how about
real.
you, Tony?
I just want to point out how bad it is that all the white people had a pocket full of the Negro. And just saying, I was going to say it was like licorice from Whorehound. Look, it's Spanish for black. I know a little bit of Spanish.
All right. Let's see. Who else we got? Let's find out the people who would not try it.
Lloyd.
Nope, not doing it. This country is trying to eat me alive as it is. I am not going to help them. No.
Well,
Joey, I'm just dying to find out what we call the chocolate version of Nilla wafers. That's all I want to know.
Well, I finally said no because after hearing you guys laugh after me repeating it over and over and over again, I said, man, I'm about to get kicked out of whatever. I'm not even going to get near that.
Piece of N-word candy is the greatest line in the history of the business, I swear.
Oh, good Lord.
Okay, now we're going to play another trivia game. You say USA Trivia, an interactive comedy trivia game in which we've already done before, and the way the rules work is we'll pick one person who hasn't done it yet, let them tell their trivia question, which will have 3 answers, and then the rest of the group can discuss and decide which is the right answer. And if they're wrong, then we sort that out. Okay, so let's see. Who shall we pick? Who hasn't gone yet?
Tony hasn't gone yet.
I have not gone yet.
Okay, how about Tony then?
All right. So, y'all gonna like this one. What was Kurt Cobain's true eye color? Was it A, hazel, B, blue, or C, brown?
Okay, let me repeat the question. What was Kurt Cobain's real eye color? A, hazel, B, blue, and C, what? What was the third one?
Brown.
Oh, brown. So hazel, blue, and brown. Is that correct? Okay. All right. Okay. The rest of the group, turn your cameras on. Let's see what you guys think.
He's always so high.
I know his last eye color was just kind of a milky gray with an X in each one, but I don't know what his previous one was.
He was all jacked up on crack, meth,
Yeah.
and assorted other drugs.
Uh,
But I think they're hazel.
yeah. Let's go with that. That sounds like a grunge rocker color.
I think that was the big deal, was because he used to wear contacts that were blue.
I know where contacts.
They made his eyes blue, but I think the original color was hazel.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm too busy laughing at the last segment. I still can't get over that, so I'm gonna go with whatever y'all said.
Yeah, me too. I'm also reeling from last time. Okay, time's up. Let's see. Who would like to explain our answer?
I would not.
Well,
Okay.
I think the consensus was hazel that was covered up with blue contacts, so we're sticking with hazel.
Okay, Tony, what's the correct answer?
Before I bring him back to the screen, everybody must turn their cameras off and stay locked in on one answer so that we know what the answer is.
Okay, lock in.
Mhm.
Hazel.
Now we bring him back. Are they correct? Did they get it right?
Nope. The answer is actually blue. The contacts, yes, he did wear, but they weren't to make his eyes blue. They were to help him see better. So the joke is real. They not only blew one way and that way, but they were also blue before that happened.
Wow. Okay. The
Okay.
more we learn. All right.
That
Well,
means-
since the audience did not get it correct, that means you get to decide whether you want to do 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes of something else.
I'll do the comedy, man, always.
All right. Well, we have 3 minutes on the clock. It does not have to be jokes, but it does have to be funny. And let her rip.
So y'all have kids, I would imagine. One of the scariest things you could possibly ever hear, especially from a 5-year-old, I heard when I got home from work one day. My daughter had been to the doctor, right? And I was unaware of all the things. And kids, when they're little, they say all kind of cool shit. And this was not cool at all. And as soon as I walked through the door, I got met with a freakishly tall child. And the first words out of her mouth was, "I'm high, Dad." Wait, what? I'm sorry, huh? What? Yeah, I'm high. I'm like really, really, really high. I'm so high. I am the highest in my age group. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Hold on, let me see your pupils. Look at the left, follow the light. And one day I may be even higher than you are right now. Who the fuck have you been talking to? What? My ex-wife come through. And she said, we went to the doctor today, stupid. He said that she's extremely tall for her age. She's not high. Oh my God, I was so relieved. I thought I was going to go to fucking prison for like her eating the wrong brownie. You know, I had all kind of brownies. Now, I'll go ahead and tell you, I may not be a good person, but I probably am the best grandson alive. I gave my grandmother a hit of acid. Yeah, I said that she had dementia, and I did the research. You know, it was safe. I think she didn't seem to mind. You know, I mean, I got my grandma back. The studies were real. And worst case, I had it figured. Like if she did freak out, it'd be like 10 minutes the most, and she'd forget all about it. And it may happen again. It may not. Worst case, you know. And she loved every minute of it. I'm talking about laugh, talk to Jesus. I sat in his lap. It was weird. She kind of got the moon face too. Like, you know, you're sitting on him. You really shouldn't do that. I'm like, what are you talking about? Who? Sitting on who? Jesus. What? Man. Now, people talk around here where I'm from, and they say shit that they really shouldn't, you know, like when somebody has, well, my buddy died the other day, seizures. He's epileptic. I asked his dad what happened. He said, well, he took too many seizures. The fuck?
Yeah, give it up.
All right, that was great.
Tony Klein. Yes. My camera's very nicely done. Tony, I did not know where you were going there for a second, and I got scared, and then I was like, no, it's okay to laugh. So if everybody else wants to feel okay to laugh, where can they find you and more of your funny?
I'm on Facebook, Tony Klein. It's spelled like Calvin, but without the money. And on Instagram at Live in the Continental Uncut 2.
Okay, well, there you have it. Short and sweet and to the point. And we're going to hop right into our next segment or our next game. Sell that skew. And this is one of our games where we turn our comedic cast into the best sales agents they can possibly be in 60 seconds. This game soon will be sponsored by the Pet Club 247. And again, natural goodness for dogs, cats, horses, and humans. So y'all want to get over there and treat your pets the right way. We're going to have 3 contestants that are going to play with us in this game. And I am going to, what am I going to do? How am I going to pick this? Oh, how about I'm just going to pick randomly, and I'm going to pick Lloyd Legacy Sharp, Tommy D, and Stephen Douglas. I want to see the 3 of you together be my sales agents. I have a picture on the stream for the sake of I'm going to put Lloyd first because he's been with me the longest. So yeah, it's favoritism, right? My agent. All right, Lloyd. You're going to get the first item up and 60 seconds on the clock to turn into the best sales agent possible. Rest of the cast, sell.
Skew.
Oh my Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, does your dog have Riz? No, he doesn't. Or no, she doesn't. Or no, they don't. Because they do not yet have the Golden Retriever tooth package. And if you want your dog to be the baddest dog on the street, then you must get the Golden Retriever tooth package. Not only do they look great, but they come with extra chump so that your dog will never lose another tooth as you feed them the food that you forgot to take out of the cabinet a little bit too late. But you don't care. You got things to do. And next time, your dog will not choke on the pieces that you should have taken out of the cabinet sooner, because those golden retriever tooth packs are not only rizzy, they tough.
and time. All right, very nicely done, Lloyd Legacy Sharp. Let's reboot. Tommy D, you are up to bat. Are you ready for your item?
Oh, I was hoping it was the same one. Go ahead.
Oh no, we have something extra special for you. And
Ooh,
here we go.
Oh, yes, folks. Come down to Tommy D's House of Tequila. We've got just about everything. Most tequila is made from a guava cactus, but not here. We use the finest dogs named Julio. We grind them up in our patented vodka sauce and turn them into tasty tequila. Hell, 2 or 3 shots, you'll be howling at the moon. Bark your socks off with Don Julio's dog-flavored tequila.
Oh my God!
4 shots later, you too will be pooping in the backyard. Yes, folks, it's Tommy D's dog-flavored tequila. Brought to you by the folks who make candy-flavored hot dogs or hot dog-flavored candy. When you don't know what to do to your taste buds, come down to Tommy D's Dog Julio Labrador Tequila.
All right. Nicely done, Tommy D. Let's go ahead and reset. And we're going to pull Steven to the stream. 60 seconds on the clock. Rest of the cast. Sal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh shit.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to have your dog just do the funniest stuff in the world, you got to try the new Doggy Doobie for your dog. He'll take that doobie and he'll smoke it because he's the coolest dog in town. You gotta just try this stuff. There is Super Kush, there is Orange Julius, there is Purple Haze, and there's some Wild Strawberry. You can get any kind of doobie you want for your dog, and this stuff will blow your mind and blow your dog's mind. And he's got friends that'll share it with, you know, if you want to roll one for yourself, I'm sure that's perfectly human safe. You know what I'm saying? Because I've had some of that myself, and it's pretty darn doggy good. Try some of that doobie for you, doggy.
Oh my God. All right. This is going to be an in-studio vote. That means everybody in the studio gets a vote. And for those of you who played the game, you can vote for the other two. You cannot vote for yourself. Everybody understand the rules of the way this is going to go?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. First, let's see if anybody was hearing me. Stephen Douglas, you cannot vote for yourself. But out of Lloyd Legacy Sharp and Tommy D, whose item will you be purchasing?
I got to give it to Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, got to give it to Tommy. That was funny.
Okay.
Yep.
Lloyd Legacy Sharp, you have enough sauce in the city dollars to buy one. Tommy D? Oh, just Tommy D, huh? Okay.
Yep.
Joey Lee, how about you? Who gets your vote?
Tommy.
Yep. Facts.
All right, Tommy D. You can't vote for yourself, unfortunately. But out of the other two, Stephen and Lloyd Legacy Sharp, who gets your vote?
You know, it's tough when there's 3 different ones because they're all hilarious products, you know. It's so close. I got to give it to Lloyd only because I felt like he left the best joke on the Doggy Doobie. He should have said Now you'll know if he is your best friend. But anyway, I think it was so close. I'm going to give it to Lloyd, but it was really close.
Okay, Lloyd Legacy Sharp. All right, Randy Holton out of Tommy D, Lloyd Legacy Sharp, and Stephen Douglas. Who gets your vote?
Well, I couldn't let the dog have a grill because when I was broke, I'd be running the dog down to the pawn shop to sell his teeth. Probably a bad idea. But have a drink with the dog, very likely. Not smoking pot with the dog, no. But I would drink with the dog for sure. Tommy D.
All right, Tommy D. Now this might be a landslide, but everybody gets a vote. Tony Klein, out of the 3 awesome items for our pets. By the way, no animals were harmed, and these are all chew toys. Who gets your vote?
I got to give it to Tommy, man. I was cracking up the entire time. Lloyd was doing good too. I was laughing my ass off with him, but Tommy, that was great, man.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, congratulations, Tommy, on being the salesman of this episode. Go ahead and shout out to the Academy.
Well, thank you, Academy. I hope Seagram's is watching. Help me put this distillery deal together. I think we're on to something. I appreciate it. Thank you for your support.
I love it. You guys are super duper duper awesome. And this show, wasn't that fun though? I looked up toys for dogs and I just thought, I can't not do these items. Like, there's just no way I can pass up this
dog flavored. Oh my god!
And they're all chew toys, so everybody, get your panties out of a wad. But this is this is the current selection of chew toys for your pets. These are actual real items. You guys can go on Amazon and buy those for your furry little friends. And if you guys pass up Pet Club 247, tell them that we said hello. And now it's time for the spotlight. Whoa, 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 whoa. Talking about the spotlight, y'all.
And word.
This is always the part of the show, which is one of my favorites, where we get to highlight our favorite spaces, faces, and places. And this one in particular, when I said that we would be doing the show tonight, this is what I got. Oh, no, not in the middle of Super Bowl. So what we've decided to do is we are going to give you guys the Sauce in the City Super Bowl 5-minute snack break and update. And that means I'm going to play some of the games so we can find out what the score is. In the spotlight. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, whoa. About the spotlight. Whoa.
And we're
keep you updated here on Live Now from Fox. Let's go now to Brett Baer with Fox News interviewing President Trump. This is about 7 minutes of the interview. We got it for you right here on Live Now.
Now, welcome to Mar-a-Lago, the Winter White House in Palm Beach,
Wow,
Florida.
we tuned in just in
joined
time.
by the 45th and 47th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. Mr. President, thanks for having us.
Thank you very much.
Happy Super Bowl.
Thank you.
You know, you are going to be the
Happy
first
Super Bowl.
sitting president to attend a Super Bowl. It's a big day for America, always is. What made you want to do it?
Well, first of all, I'm very surprised to hear that. I would have assumed many presidents came, but I think just the spirit of the country's taken on a whole new life. I thought it would be a good thing for the country to have the president be at the game.
It's an iconic day.
It's an iconic day. It's going to be a great game, 2 great teams, and let's see what happens.
You know, it seems the first days of this administration are like a no-huddle offense. You know, plays going down the field, one after another. There's a long list of things you've already got done in 3 weeks. Big border policy changes, ICE crackdowns on criminals, taking out of women and girls sports, big energy policy changes. So what's different with you and your administration? The difference between the 45th president and the 47th president?
Well, with the 45th, I had tremendous opposition, but I didn't know people, and I didn't have the kind of support that I needed. I put people in office, some really great ones, but I had some that I wouldn't have put. I would have, known better a couple of years later, or if I had a little more experience in D.C. I was a New York D.C. person, and I had a lot of opposition. I just noticed, I looked on the stage for the recent inauguration, and I'm looking, it's like a who's who of Washington. Well, if you look on the stage for the first one, it was just the opposite.
So some of your plays have raised some questions, some pushbacks. 19 states' attorneys general filed a lawsuit, and early Saturday, a judge agreed with them to restrict Elon Musk and his government efficiency team, Doge, from accessing Treasury Department payment and data systems. They said there was a risk of irreparable harm. What do you make of that? And does it look down on what you want to do?
I disagree with it 100%. I think it's crazy. And we have to solve the efficiency problem. We have to solve the fraud, waste, abuse, all the things that have gone into the government. You take a look at the USAID, the kind of fraud in there,
and you found significant things.
Well, we're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars of money that's going to places where it shouldn't be going, where if I read a list, you'd say, this is ridiculous. And you've read the same lists, and there are many that you haven't even seen. It's crazy. It's a big scam. Now, there's some good money, and we can do that through any one of a number. I think I'd rather give it to Marco Rubio over at the State Department. Let him take care of the few good ones. So I don't know if it's kickbacks or what's going on, but the people, look, I ran on this, and people want me to find it. And I've had a great help with Elon Musk, who's been terrific.
Bottom line, you say you trust him.
Trust Elon? Oh, he's not gaining anything. In fact, I wonder how he can devote the time to it. He's so into it. But I told him to do that. Then I'm going to tell him very soon, like maybe in 24 hours, to go check the Department of Education. He's going to find the same thing. Then I'm going to go to the military. Let's do military. We're going to find billions, hundreds of billions of dollars of fraud and abuse. But I campaigned on this, Brett.
You announced tariffs on Canada and Mexico. You immediately got action from both of them on border security and drug interdiction.
I did. A lot of action.
Is that good enough? Is that good enough?
Not good enough.
So more needed in 30 days.
It has to happen. It's not sustainable. I'm changing it.
You know, the Prime Minister said this weekend, a group of Canadian businessmen, he was meeting, he said that your wish to be the 51st state is a, quote, real thing. Is it a real thing?
Yeah, it is. I think Canada would be much better off being a 51st state because we lose $200 billion a year with Canada, and I'm not going to let that happen. It's too much. Why are we paying $200 billion a year essentially in subsidy to Canada? Now, if they're a 51st state, I don't mind doing it.
You said the tariff is a beautiful word. There are some signs in the market, consumer confidence, that they're a little jittery. So if all goes to plan, when do you think families will be able to feel prices going down, groceries, energy, or are you kind of saying to them, hang on, inflation may be worse and it gets better?
No, I think we're going to become we're not that rich right now, $36 trillion. That's because we let all these nations take advantage of us. Same thing like 100 billion with Canada. We have 300. We have a deficit with Mexico of $350 billion. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to let that happen.
Sports has always been something to rally around, come together. They really do. You won the popular vote on all the swing states. Have you thought about how to try to bring the country together, to reach out or to find common ground? Have you thought about that or how that might go?
I'd love to do it, but
you have no choice but to get better. And, you know, that it truly is. This is the greatest team sport there is. Iron turns iron. I've been saying a lot today and throughout the whole year that you cannot be great without the greatness of others. That applies to player to player. I mean, look at the special year. Saquon, you know, has been a special player his entire career, but he was able to make history this year with the things that he did because of the special talents of the guys up front. This is the ultimate team game. And, you know, I know that, and it's just, it takes selflessness to be able to Jalen said it awesome one time. Just because we're not winning a certain way, you know, doesn't crazy. Sometimes we're answering questions on how we win. It's hard to win in this league. It's a struggle every week to win in this league, and it's just because we're not winning a certain way or the way people perceive that we should win doesn't mean we can't. And today we needed the efforts of everybody. So I don't know. I kind of rambled on that question, but you can't. Long story short, you can't be great without the greatness of others.
Yeah. Philadelphia Sunday Sun. Coach Sirianni, how much has Jalen Hurts grown since the last Super Bowl and all the ups and downs he had to deal with last year, and especially after the 2-2 mark that everybody criticized him for not for turning the ball over? How much has he grown as a quarterback?
Yeah, he just keeps getting better. He knows how to win. He does a great job of being able to block out all the outside noise. I think I find it funny when it's like, well, Jalen is good because he's got a good team around him. Like, that's football. Like, again, you cannot be great without the greatness of others. Like, Jalen can't do it by himself. He needs AJ. He needs that offensive line. He needs Saquon, and vice versa. The reason Saquon has such a year, not only the offensive line, but the attention that Jalen commands for the run game. He's special. Jalen's special. The criticism, it just blows my mind because I think he's so special and won so many games and works his butt off and just continues to get better, can block out everything and just focus on the task at hand of getting better, putting yourself positioned to win each week. And he does a great job of that. And he had an unbelievable game today when we needed him to, because when you sell out to stop, we knew how good of a coach and how good of a defense that we were playing today, but when you sell out to stop one thing, another thing opens, and Jalen was able to take advantage of that today. And man, him and this team are world champs forever.
Hi, I'm Carlton with Bleed. The halftime score was shocking to a lot of people. Can you tell me what you said when you went into the locker room at halftime? What was the mood like? What was going through your head? How do you keep the guys focused after just coming out like crazy like that?
One of the things we talked about, we made sure everyone was resting first, but one of the main things we talked about is be ready for anything. Be ready for for different exotic things, things. Be able to try to get back into the game. But one thing that we really focused on and studied a bunch of, we got to protect the way that they can get back into this game is, us going 3 and out on offense, having sacks, having penalties, turning the ball over, and for explosive plays to happen on offense, on their offense, if you're giving up on our defense. And I just thought we did a great job of, handling that. We truly were playing it like, hey, this is the second game, 0-0, and if we win this one, we're going to win this game, and the guys were focused.
Okay, well, that was our spotlight. Whoa. Spotlight, y'all.
Spotlight, y'all.
All right, well, that was Sauce in the City Super Bowl 5-minute snack break and update. And that's going to jump right into my 2 cents. And I'm going to just talk to all of y'all about that whole breakdown. So what do you I mean, because when I turned it on, I expected to see sports. I did not expect to see President Trump talking about border wars and all sorts of stuff. So how do you guys feel about like that clash up? Usually you turn it on and go ahead, Tommy.
Well, I was going to say, Beyonce just got the country album of the year. It goes, anything can happen. Sports could be a presidential newscast. I don't know. It's a crazy time we live in. Right. I do know thousands of kids in Africa are going to have Chiefs 3-peat T-shirts to wear for the next few months. So that'll be, By the way,
Well,
they
I
missed.
think-
The Eagles won 40-22. It was
great. 40-22. You know what? I knew
Yeah.
it was going bad in the first half.
Oh, yeah.
24 points is real bad. Joey, what do you think? Like, President Trump's entrance to the sports world.
Well, you remember Charlie Brown when his teacher would talk to him? All he heard was wah, 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 wah. And I'm like, okay, when is this? How long is this going to last, Brenda? I'm talking to myself. How long is this going to go on? This looks like an inauguration day or something. Well, I don't know.
Well, I thought they were going to
Beverly Hillbillies.
I thought they were going to pan to, do a little bit on him, but then go back to the sports of it all. That's why I kept letting it play, because I was like, well, they can't stay on him the whole entire time. But I guess I was wrong. Lloyd Legacy Sharp, what do you think about the president's entrance to the sports world? Yeah, and that says that about that, I guess. Randy Holton.
First of all, okay, never mind. I was going to say something, but I didn't. Never mind.
No, go ahead. I'd like to hear what you're saying.
First of all,
faster.
So, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. First of all, to think that Donald Trump's not going to make something completely about himself is underestimating. Secondly, the closest I need to see Donald Trump get involved with sports is him taking a stunner from Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania. Moving on.
Okay, Randy. Again, what do you think about Trump's entrance to the sports world?
Well, I thought it was surprising that no other president had gone to the Super Bowl. So I thought, well, surely somebody had gone. Does he even like football? I'm glad he was there. I'm sure he could turn into political football like he kind of does. But I'm glad he was there. I mean, why not? I love football. So
if anybody can play political football, it'd be him. All right, Stephen, what did you think about the president's entrance to the sports world?
I've got to be honest with you. I don't care. I really don't. I'm not a big political person anyway. It's like when politics come on, my brain tunes out.
Yep.
I do these days. Okay. Tony Klein, what do you think about President Trump's entrance to the sports world?
Well, I mean, the announcer guy or whoever interviewed him needs to be throat punched. I mean, who the fuck says happy Super Bowl? What the hell are you? Why would you say that? It's not Easter. It ain't Christmas for fuck. I mean, it's the Super Bowl. Nobody gives a fuck.
Oh my God. Well, my 2 cents on this is welcome to sports, Mr. President, whoever you may be today, tomorrow, or beyond. It's not a bad look to have the president at the game. However, take heed from the Chiefs guy who said, I welcome him to the game. Well, maybe next year is all I can say. And if the president finally shows up to a football game, maybe Jay-Z will hear my voice and hear this video by the grace gods of comedy, and for God's sakes, put some comedians in there next year. There's a first time for everything. Okay? All right. All right. We are off to You Say Trivia, an interactive comedy trivia game. And the only person who has not asked a question is our VR host, who's been doing such a lovely job all night. Y'all give it up for him. It's a hard job, but somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Joey Lee, you get to ask your question. So what will it be?
Okay. Which film did John Wayne turn down? Was it The Dirty Dozen? Was it Dirty Harry? Or was it Death Wish?
Ooh.
I'll
All
repeat the
right,
question.
Tommy D, you'll have to help me out. Repeat the question.
He said, which film did John Wayne turn down? Was it The Dirty Dozen? Was it Dirty Harry? Or was it Death Wish?
Okay, see, I knew you could do it. All right, you guys, you heard the question and the answer. 60 seconds on the clock to decide and answer, and let her rip.
I think it's The Dirty Dozen.
I don't remember John Wayne in Dirty Harry, but I have not seen Dirty Harry but once in over 30 years, so I could be wrong.
I think he was dead before Dirty Harry.
Yeah, I don't think he was in any one of them, but I think the question was like, which one did he have a chance to be in, and he turned it down? Because I'm sure he
I
wasn't.
don't think he was in The Dirty Dozen.
No.
We're gonna go with The Dirty Dozen. Lock
All
it
right.
in.
Let's get in on Dirty Dozen.
Lock it in.
All right, I think their answer was The Dirty Dozen. Joy Lee, was it indeed The Dirty Dozen?
The answer is Dirty Harry. He was offered the part first before Clint Eastwood and turned it down because it was not a family friendly movie. And then obviously Clint Eastwood took it and really ran with it. It was a phenomenal movie that did well. And then John Wayne came out with a movie called Brannigan to kind of copy it, but it was kind of one of his worst movies, honestly. But anyways, the answer is Dirty Harry.
Wow.
So my initial guess was right. I should have stuck with it. God damn it.
Well, you
God
seem
didn't
to
do
have
it, you
tripped
did.
up your fellow cast members, Joey Lee. So that leaves the decision up to you whether you want to do 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes of something else.
Something else.
All
Let's do
right.
something else.
Well, y'all heard him. Rest of the cast, cameras on. He wants to do 3 minutes of something else. I'll put 60 seconds on the clock and let you guys chat amongst yourself as he is the VR host of the night. So I'll let you guys exact your revenge just a little bit. 60 seconds. What else will he be doing?
I think you should sing it.
Oh,
that would be funny.
Smooth operator. Smooth operator.
I believe everybody's eardrums need to bleed a little, just a little.
Spoken word or poetry.
Smooth operator.
Spoken word, nursery rhymes, dancing, something that doesn't make your ears bleed. I don't know, reading.
If he dances, I'll quit
sorts
laughing.
of things. 10 seconds left on the clock. What will it be?
I think he should read nursery rhymes.
Yeah, nursery rhymes. Why not? Lock it in.
I'm gonna nursery rhymes.
Nursery rhymes.
Yes, nursery rhymes sounded great.
All right.
So I have to
Joey
do
Lee,
it for a minute
the rest
or
of
3
the
minutes?
let me finish. Let me
Okay.
run the show. Yep, there we go. All right. So you have 3 minutes on the clock. The rest of your fellow castmates have decided that you will read nursery rhymes for 3 minutes. The clock has been set. Let the reading of the nursery rhymes begin.
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed it all about. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout.
Did it wrong.
And now
Y'all
I'm going
got
to change to a different song, which is Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some cows. E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo. Everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-L-O. Jack and Jill went up the hill to get a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and that Jill came tumbling after. Humpty Dumpty was sitting on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. And by the way, he's 40% more expensive these days. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty back together again. How much more time? I got more.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Okay. Let's see. Let's do Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a pig. E-I-E-I-O. With a oink oink there and an oink oink there. Here an oink, there an oink. Everywhere an oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm.
Okay. Well, y'all give it up for Joey Lee and his rendition of nursery rhymes, even though he was supposed to read them, but decided to sing anyway. All right.
I don't have a book.
Oh boy. Joey Lee, if anybody wants to hear those nursery rhymes, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me at my website, joeylee.comedy.com. That's JOEYLEE comedy, one word, .com. And you'll find all my Instagram and all that other junk and EPKs and such. So it's all there. It's all there. But you won't find that Negro candy anywhere. And that website.
That was wrong on so many levels.
Okay, guys. Remember at the beginning of the episode, I put you guys into teams. I hope you guys still remember who's on whose team because my board is all scrambled. But this next game is where that teamwork is going to come into action. I am going to put... Okay, I'm going to put the first team on the screen, and there you guys are. I think that is correct, and you guys are Team Short Bus
Superstar.
All right. So this is a game that we played before, and it is called Sing It.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, boy.
I know. If our eardrums aren't bleeding enough, let's give it another run. Okay. So in this version of Sing It, because we are going team versus team, we are going to have one subject of a song, and you guys get to check it out. Name a rap song that you know all the words to. So what you guys are going to decide as a trio is what rap song do you think that you guys can keep going the longest? And what the versus is that your challengers will have to pick a rap song and see if they can out rap you. So I'm going to put I'm going to give you a little extra time because this is a new way of playing this. So I'll put 90 seconds on the clock for you guys to discuss one rap song that you guys can keep going for the longest amount of time with the correct words. No wrong words. As soon as I hear a wrong word, the clock will be stopped and it will be time for your versus competitors to do their thing. 90 seconds on the clock and you guys decide.
Ooh.
Dear teammates.
Well,
I'm not trying to imply that I'm an authority on this matter, but I do think there's one rap song that hopefully you both have heard, even if you're not avid rap fans. Do you know John Cena's theme song?
What is it?
I said,
Do you know John Cena? I said, do you know John Cena's theme song?
No. My best bet would be Ice Ice Baby or Rapper's Delight. But,
Rapper's Delight. Oh God.
Yeah, but Rapper's
know the-
Delight, I might be out of the way.
What it
I'm sure I could do Vanilla Ice start to either that or Rock the Bells.
Damn, that's the one I can't do.
Do you know Vanilla Ice?
I know it, just not well enough to keep it going. I mean, I could start it.
Yeah. Well, I think
All right,
that's how we have
stop,
to do it, right?
collaborate, and listen. We got to figure this out.
Yeah, I'll start it. You guys go.
I don't know how. Do I look like I know the words to anything he did? I wouldn't even hardly alive then.
It's like the only white guy rap song there is.
So here's the way, because it's a new way we're doing it. So I realize that I have to explain a little more. You guys can start off all at the same time if you know the words. And the moment that you don't know the words, stop singing. Because the minute that I hear an incorrect word, that is when you are out. And then the two will have to go on. If I hear another incorrect word, that second person will come out. If on the third wrong word, you guys are out of the game. Does that make sense? 3 strikes, you're out.
Will make sense.
Okay. So time is up. What song will we be rapping to the beat on?
Let's go, Ice Ice Baby. That's gonna go so bad.
And now, if you guys don't know the words and you stop, but somebody is still going, you guys can chime in on the parts that you know to encourage your team to keep going forward. The cue here is not to get 3 wrong words. At the third wrong word of the song, you guys are out of there. Got it?
All right. I got it.
All right. The clock is...
Lloyd, you can start it.
Let's see how it goes. And let the wrap off begin.
All right, stop. Collaborate and listen.
Ice is back on a brand new mission.
Something grab a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn out the lights and I'll glow. To the extreme, I rock the mic like a vandal, light up the stage, and wax a chump like a candle.
That's one wrong word. Pick up where you know, because you lost one of your people. Ice,
I don't
ice,
know.
baby.
Of course. Vanilla. There we go.
All right, you lost 2 of your people. I'm going to take Tony Clyde. You have 10 seconds left to pick up at the words that you know. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
With Go Rush the speakers that boom. Oh,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Quick to the point, no faking. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon, burning them because I'm quick and nimble. I go crazy when I hear this cymbal, a hi-hat with a souped up tempo. I'm on a roll. It's time to go solo. Rolling in my 5.0. Got the rag top down so my hair can blow. Girlie's on a standby, waiting just to say hi. Did you stop? No, I just drove by. Girls looking hot wearing less than bikinis. Rocking their lovers, driving Lamborghinis. Jealous because I'm out getting mine. Shea with a gauge and vanilla with a 9. Ooh.
8, 7, 6,
Ooh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hold up. The chumps on the wall. Chumps acting.
Oh, no, but you guys did good though. You guys arranged 2.5 minutes on Tommy's his memory alone. So that is a good score, especially when nobody can rap. So
yeah.
So 2 minutes and 30 seconds is what the opposing team has to be. But good job, guys. Like, give yourselves a hand. Like, that was awesome.
Yes, give Tommy a hand.
Good job, Tommy. That's what Tommy.
All right, Joey Lee.
Tommy's back is hurt from carrying this team.
Randy Holton and Stephen Douglas. I am going to put 90 seconds on the stream for you guys to decide what song that you guys will be, or what rap that you guys will be rapping. And see if you guys can make it past 2 minutes and 30 seconds. What is the rapper that you will be rapping?
Well, my
guys.
favorite band is Aerosmith, and Run DMC did their version of the Aerosmith "Walk This Way," so I know all those lyrics. I at least I think I know most of them. That's the one I'd pick. You know, I know a little bit like Beastie Boys, but just pieces.
I know 3 words to Walk This Way.
Yeah.
I could probably get us all the way through, maybe. How many
Go
minutes
for
we
it.
got to cover? 3 minutes?
Do it. You'll be the number one. You're the man.
Now I'll have to do a little bit of rapish sound, but I think they essentially did the same lyrics, just in a rap version.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same word. They just did it a rap version. Say, walk this way, talk this way, like this. Walk this way. It's been a long time since I heard that song. A long
Oh yeah,
time.
that song was pivotal. Run DMC, basically, in my opinion, created rap, or they were one of the founders, and they not only captured the black audience, they captured the white audience as well with that song. And
That's it.
And then also, Aerosmith was they were on drugs and falling apart, and that song brought them back to life.
All right,
Yeah,
you
that's-
guys have exactly 10 seconds left on the clock to decide.
Let's do Run DMC.
Walk this way.
All right, walk this way. Now, just to refresh your memory and mine as well, you guys get 3 strikes and then you are out. You will lose 1 teammate at every injunction that words aren't being spoken. You'll get the countdown of 10 seconds. And you will lose your teammates until there are none left. The time to beat is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Remember, You guys can back your teammates up on the words that you know. The first wrong word will get one of your teammates the boot. So the clock is set, and let the singing begin. Sing it.
Now there was a backseat lover with a always undercover, and I talked till daddy said I ain't seen nothing till you're down on a muffin and you're sure to be a changing your ways. Now there was a cheerleader, and that was a big pleaser. And as far as I reminisce, but the best thing in love was a sister and her cousin, and it started with a little kiss like this. Da-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da. She told me to walk this way, talk this way. Walk. She told me to walk this way. Talk this way. She told me to walk this way. Talk this way. Well, just give me a kiss. Da 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 da. And then she started swinging with the boys in tune, and with her feet just flying up in the air, singing "Hey Diddle Diddle" with the kitty in the middle, and they swinging like I just don't care. So I took a big chance at the high school dance with a mission who was ready to play. I was a high school loser I was a high school loser.
9, 8.
Okay. I lost my
7,
place. I
6,
fixed my hat and I lost my
5,
mentality.
4, 3.
She told me to walk this way, talk this way, talk this way, talk this way. She said, give me a kiss. Walk this way, talk this way, walk this way, talk this way, walk this way, talk this way, walk this way, talk this way. Just give me a kiss.
Like this.
Ow! She starts swinging with the boys in tune, and her feet just flying up in the air, singing "Hey Diddle Diddle" with the kitty in the middle, and they're swinging like I don't care. So I took a big chance at the high school dance with a lady who was ready to play. It wasn't me she was fooling, because she's doing what she was doing when she doing the other her talk this way. She told me to walk this way, talk
Like
this
this.
way, talk this way, talk this way. Did I win?
Well, yep. Time. And now we are going to get the other team's commentary. Tommy D, Tony Klein. Now, I was listening and laughing, so I'm pretty sure I lost my place. And Lloyd Legacy Sharp. So Joey's rendition of "Walk This Way, Talk This Way." I think, in my heart, I think that they win just because of Joey's rendition. Now, I need you guys to sign off on this, but just I don't have the heart to tell him he didn't win. I just don't have the heart. Like, anybody here have the heart to tell him he did not win with that rendition?
Brenda, you were spot on. I mean, he completely forgot the entire second verse, but I like Joey's version better. I really do.
It sounded like one of them rubber chickens in the back of it.
Oh, I remember one time I accidentally caught the cat's tail on a sliding glass door, and that's what it reminded me of. But it was fun. He's a smooth operator. I give it to him on effort alone. That was great.
It made me cut myself.
You know what? Sometimes it is not about the win or the lose or the draw. It is about the funny. And I think his performance pretty much out funnied this whole segment. I laughed so hard I forgot to count if he had the words right or not. Look out, Run DMC. Joey is on his way.
So Joey,
so it won't even
Joey,
matter.
if I give you the first line of the second verse, let's see if you can finish it. Okay? It was schoolgirl sleazy.
Sleazy?
Remember that? Schoolgirl sleazy.
Sleazy with a backstreet lover.
Schoolgirl sleazy with a classic kind of sassy.
Oh, something way up her knees.
Yep.
She was a
little skirt.
She was a
three young ladies.
School lover.
There was three young ladies in the school gym locker.
And
they're looking at D.
Me.
Yeah.
She was an early bleeder, something like that. Early bleeder.
High school loser.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Anyhow,
Oh,
It was 1974.
Yes.
I was 14. I bought that album, Rocks by Aerosmith.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that was the hit that had me buy that. And I was in
you
love with
did.
Aerosmith ever since.
You did a really great job, Joey Lee, and that was our newer version of Sing It, and I like it because you guys crack me up. It's not even about the game or how it's played. You guys did a wonderful job just trying. Okay.
How about the moves?
The moves were amazing, and we're going to get into our last trivia question. You Say Trivia, an interactive comedy trivia game. And I am going to be asking the question because I didn't get a chance to ask one. So here is my question. And this is a wide known thing. So everyone knows my fashion style, and everybody knows that I went to film my first live segment of Would You Wear That? Yay! Shout out to Jonathan Scott. So thank you for that. Over, for NBC Studios. And when I got there, they did the intro to the episode. And I walked up. He said, "Come on, Brenda Brown, you've got to be in this." And I said, "Okay." And I ran up to where they were doing the intro because they were dancing. That was the intro. It was like really, really cool. And shout out to Brian G. Soul, who actually sang the intro. And once I got about 3 steps away, I was halted. And I could not join the opening credits of this episode. Why do you think I was halted? A, because I can't dance, and I really can't. I have no rhythm. B, because I was too short. Everybody else was really tall. And my clothing was, mom jeans and a sweater. And everybody else looked really great and tall. Or C, was it my mask that I wore? 60 seconds on the clock. Why was I halted and could not join the intro credits?
Well,
Dear goodness.
I got
The mask. You talked about the mask before.
Yeah, there was a spoiler earlier. There was a spoiler earlier for this one.
Yeah, mask. Lock it in.
Lock it in. Mask. Lock it in.
Joey, what are you doing?
Oh,
Are you
sorry.
indifferent?
Well, I'm still thinking about Aerosmith.
Yeah.
I saw them when I was 17 live with Cheap Trick.
Well, you guys got it correct. It was my mask. I could not join in the Soul Train dance line because of my mask. So cameras on. You guys got it correct. I won't be doing 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes of anything else, but that was another comedy trivia question. And we can move on to our next game, which is called Take a Hint. And in this game, I'm going to show you guys slides, and this is where our teams will come into play again. So I don't want to say the name because I might get in trouble. Oh, what the heck. The Short Bus Superstars went first last time. So we'll take them off the screen and we'll allow our Screaming Eagles to go first this time. So welcome to the stream, fellas. Let's get your name up there for purposes. Sorry about covering up your head, but yep, the Screaming Eagles. All right, guys. So what's going to happen in this game of Take a Hint is I am going to give you guys 60 seconds to recognize these logos and tell me the football teams that they belong to.
Oh, shit.
You guys have 60 seconds to name as many as you can. Don't allow the Short Bus Superstars to catch up with you.
Do we
The
like
rules-
lock in each time?
Yes, no, you don't have to lock in because you only have 60 seconds. Okay. Actually, you know what? That might make it even better. Yes, you have to lock in each time. So you guys have to be quick and you guys have to work together. So these are logos of the NFL, and that is what our topic is this evening because it's Super Bowl Sunday. So are you guys ready to begin?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. 60 seconds on the clock, and here's your first one.
Cardinals.
Arizona Cardinals. Lock it in.
Yeah.
Oh, Falcons. Lock it in.
Falcons. Ravens.
That's
Ravens.
Baltimore.
One more raisin.
Yeah.
Okay. All of you have to turn your cameras on, and all of you have to turn your cameras off.
Baltimore Ravens.
Baltimore Ravens, yes.
Okay.
Washington Commanders.
Okay.
Okay, I was going to say Redskins, but yep.
Not anymore. Commanders.
Yeah.
That is correct. Cameras on.
That's the North Carolina Panthers.
Carolina Panthers.
Lock it in.
And that is correct. 60 seconds has gone by. Give it up for yourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys have got 5 correct. Everybody, cameras on. There we go. All right. That is a great score. All right. Short Bus Superstars. They have 5 correct in 60 seconds. You guys must beat that 5 in order to win. So you guys must get 6 or more. Do you think you can do it?
Yep.
All right. 60 seconds on the clock, and let the guessing begin.
Jacksonville Jaguars. Lock it in.
Locked in.
That is correct. Cameras on.
The Bears.
Bears.
Chicago Bears. Lock it in.
Locked in.
That is correct. Chicago Bears. Cameras on.
Cleveland Browns.
The Cleveland Browns. Well, it sucks to be them. Lock it in.
Every year it does.
Cameras on.
The Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys 30 years ago? Lock it in.
90s gay. All the way.
Cameras on. 10 seconds left.
Denver Broncos. Lock it
in.
That's correct. Cameras on. Timeout. Oh, you didn't do it quick enough. But you guys did really good, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys got 5 right too. So,
Yes. Overtime.
all right.
Overtime.
There is a tie, and because we've never done teams before, we do have a tiebreaker. So both teams are on the screen, and this is every man for himself. I don't have any ladies, so every man for himself. The first one to turn off their screen and yell out the correct answer will be the winner. Their team will win, I should say. All right, everybody ready?
Yes.
Sorry.
Here we go.
The Raiders.
Oakland Raiders.
Oakland Raiders. No, it's the Vegas
I
Raiders.
got it first.
It's the Vegas Raiders.
I got it first.
Actually, Tommy was the first to have it and yell it out. He turned off his screen and yelled it out. So congratulations, Tommy,
Must have
for
been a
pulling
split
it
second.
out.
Short bus.
For the short bus superstars, pulling it out for your team. Congratulations. Shout out to the Academy and for your team.
Yeah, thank you, Academy, for recognizing our comedic talents and our sports team trivia knowledge. We had a fun time. Sorry the other team had to lose, but happy we won.
Yeah, man.
All right, here's your last one, Tommy. Let's see if you're so smart.
That's the one we just had.
Nope.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, is it? Well, then
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't show this one.
Oh, Eagles.
And congratulations to the Eagles. They won tonight, right? I'm not.
Yep.
No.
They dominated tonight.
So shout out to the Eagles. Everybody turn your cameras on. And at the count of 3, give a big congratulations. I know a whole lot of crap is going to be talked tomorrow, but give a big congratulations and shout out to Saquon Barker. Right? That's right. And the Eagles, right? So shout out.
Gotta
Yay.
go. Yeah.
Team.
Congratulations. You're
Great. The team that I cheered for. Good for you. Good for your
You'll
city.
never make me that proud.
Yeah, you've sucked for many years.
Which brings us,
deserve it.
of course, to the end of the show. And for the sake of all that is holy, I am going to shout out to the cast in its total. And we are going to shave off even more time. So 15 seconds to shout out as best you can on this Super Bowl Sunday, starting with Stephen Douglas. Shout out.
Got to thank everyone here and everyone watching on online now and in the future. Thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time.
Hey, I hope they did too. Lloyd Legacy Sharp, shout out.
Shout out to Sauce in the City Nation and shout out to Run DMC's newest member, Joey Lee.
Joey Lee, shout out.
Hey, I just want to thank you guys for having me on the online singing show. Comedy show. And I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Great. Thank you.
Look at that smile. That's what we want. All right, Tommy D, shout out.
Well, shout out to Father Goose for some nursery rhymes I'll never forget. Shout out to the cast and you, Brenda Brown, our sponsors, Chef Betters on the Go, 2 Max Barbershop, and Pets 24/7. And thanks everyone who shows up, supports us, and cheers us on. We appreciate you.
We sure do. And that is Pet Club 247.
Pet Club 247.
There we go. Randy Holton, shout out.
What Tommy said.
Perfect. Good timing.
Tony Clyde, shout out.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Shout out to the new sponsor, Pet Club 247. Thank Brenda Brown for doing this. Like, seriously, email her and say thank you, damn it. That's what that is. So,
well, I definitely say thank you to you guys and everybody who's tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, especially Michelle Laird. I hope I said that right. And she's just been hanging in there. So yeah, shout out to her. Y'all give her a great warm Sausalito shout out. I like it.
It's safe to take your helmet off in here.
Okay, and Tanya Rose, she also hanging in there with us tonight. And I just have a whole lot of comments. Let's see. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, and Douglas Stephen, of course, shout out to you for doing the double duty over there in the comments and on the screen. So you guys, awesome job. Love having you guys on. And my final shout out is to the Minguses and Queued Up with the Minguses. Shout out to them for having comedy on FM radio every Friday night. So that's 7 p.m. Pacific Standard, 10 p.m. Eastern, and 9 p.m. Central. So shout out to them for their wonderful show. Thanks for allowing me to co-host and to bring my funny friends. We look forward to every Friday night of squeaky clean comedy where you can laugh on cue. See what I did there? All right. And also shout out to all of these platforms. We are live on stage with the Vegas Icons Comedy Tribute coming up this Saturday, you guys. It is already time. This Saturday, we will be saying thank you to a whole new class of inductees. And the fun will ensue, and the funny will be gold star as always. And I'm waiting, but shout out to Insomniac TV and Jonathan Scott. Thank you guys so much for having me and accepting my mask in the end. We had a good time, and it was great laughs for everybody. Thank you for allowing me to share Would You Wear That with Network TV. All right, I think that is it. Stay tuned to the Green Room. My name is Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child, and you're tuning in to Sauced in the City Hybrid Comedy Game Night, and we hope you guys had a good time. Stay tuned to the Green Room.
Are you ready?